I just spent 5 hours streaming Diablo Immortal, and I got to play the Blood Knight for the first time and really got to know what the class feels like. I knew it was going to be a cool class, but until you actually play it and feel it, you really don't know what it has to offer. Now, I want to say I was streaming for 5 hours. I'm going to be streaming for another 4 hours tonight, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, and I want to thank Blizzard for putting me in the Battle.net launcher, promoting what I'm doing. It was super awesome for them to support me and what I love to do here on YouTube, and for me to be able to support their game, which I absolutely love. So thank you, Blizzard, for that, and I really do appreciate it. But in the video, I want to get into what the Blood Knight is like, show you a little bit of gameplay, and show you how I have it built out. Now, I will say, when you first unlock the Blood Knight, when you make your class change, what I suggest is take your charm and take all of your primary gear that you're using from your other class and put it into storage. That way, if you don't like it, you can switch back. All your gear is there. The whole essence transfer and the entire, no more reservist gear is just beautiful. It works out so well. You have gear with legendary abilities on them versus how it was before. It's just so much better. Now, let's take a look at how I actually have this built out for myself. Shadow's Edge is the primary attack I like using. Siphon Blood, it's when you float above and you siphon the blood out of people. It's a healing mechanism. Swarm of Bats, I absolutely love. Skewer, which is just some type of an attack. And Abomination, which is, oh my god, incredible. Now, to do these and to modify them the way that we have, we've unlocked a whole bunch of essences. We had a whole bunch of legendary gear stored, and I was able to unlock the essences of many of them. Not all, by far. We're using Horns of the Hexed, Chiroperturian. I can't even say that one. Trade. Man, I feel like an idiot right now. That's okay. Reliable Peril. Empress Paria. We have the Basalver, Sprig of Hawthorn, Mercy's Plight, and Dire Calling. Now you're probably wondering why these matter and what they do. And by the way, our secondary gear, we are using just what we were using with the Barbarian, a 2-piece of Vithu's Urge, and we have a 4-piece of Grace of the Flagellant. So let's actually take a look at the skills really quickly so you can see what they do and how they're modified. Starting with the easiest one, Skewer. It's you're gonna skew an enemy and then slam them to the ground, dealing a bunch of damage. But now, because of the leaping smash, it allows me to jump and leap. Let me just show you. Got my controller right here. If you want to use the leap, we just go like this, and you could jump in any direction that you want. It gives you a lot of mobility when you're playing on the map, which is nice because you don't have as much mobility as I did with something like the Barbarian as I was with earlier. We also have Swarm of Bats, where you bring up a cloud of bats and they start attacking the enemy. Now, I did the planes, and the ability was bats and healing. Crimson Plains got crushed because of it. We did a really nice job there. But here, Swarm of Bats, damage increased by 10%. Very simple. That's the piece of gear that I chose for my chest. Plus, it's awakened, so Swarm of Bats damage is increased by another 10%. So a 20% buff on Swarm of Bats. We're going with Siphon Blood. This is a game changer. This skill is a must-use. You basically levitate and you send out these tentacle things that go into an enemy and you siphon blood, dealing damage and also doing damage. But we made it even better because with our headpiece, Siphon Blood now conjures a blood ritual around you. So essentially, just like Wrath of the Berserker with the Barbarian when you would be surrounded by fire, with Grimsley Pilgrim, you are surrounded by a curse that's just completely damaging people and stealing life from them at the same time. Beautiful mechanic there. Now it also converts 6% of the damage done into an absorbed shield. So I'm getting a shield and I'm getting healed and I'm dropping damage. That's from the shoulder piece right there. And Siphon Blood damage is increased by 10%. I love it. But what really makes the Blood Knight is this one, Abomination. This is when you unleash your inner demon. And I don't know, it is just so rewarding and fun to have this, and I have it unlocked. You have 2 different skills. Blood Rush, cooldown is 3 seconds. Shed your mortal flesh and move forward for a short distance, dealing 17,800 damage to enemies in your path. It's like a dash. This is all part of Abomination. Abomination, you turn into this beast, doing extra damage, and doing these skills. Actually, I don't know that you are. Consume Anger, it increases damage done, yep. And it gives you 2 additional skills on top of that. Then you have Shattering Fists, cooldown is 5 seconds, unleash a series of massive blows, dealing 14,000 damage to 19,500 damage to all nearby enemies within every 3rd attack, causing a knockback. Man, it feels like an ultimate. Abomination feels like you're getting your ultimate, but you get it regularly. And the ultimate on top of this is insane as well from Shadow's Edge. I'm going to try and demonstrate all of that for you a little bit later in the video, but check out how we modified this. Abomination also conjures an unholy aura around you. Again, this is another thing like Wrath of the Berserker and like we're getting from Siphon Blood. You're surrounded by a curse dealing damage as you go, just being around enemies. It's absolutely incredible how this is built out, and I mean, I didn't expect to have a build that I loved so much so quickly already. Now, we have the gems that we're wearing right now are the same as they always were. Nothing really changed here. If we come on over and take a look, you can see all the gems that I'm using. You can see all of them right here. I am only sitting with 1,582 resonance, and I have not even used the new legendary gem that you get. Now, there is a way that you can get this amazing skin, these weapons, and the portal, which is just incredible. This portal right now is awesome, and it's cross-class. You could use it with many different classes just by completing the event inside of the game. I'm going to put out a separate video just so everyone can know how to do that, because you got to get these cosmetics. The weapons as well, you'll notice right here, boom, weapon, cosmetic, for all classes. Crazy and absolutely free. We'll get into that in just a little bit. But what else did I want to talk about? I guess I want to take you into a little bit of a demonstration of what this will actually look like. So let's actually go on over to the Accursed Towers. We'll go into the battle map and we'll do a run. It'll take us about 3 minutes. Now, I will mention, when I did this, I got more shards than I ever had gotten with the Barbarian. So that was something that was really cool and something that I was not expecting. So let's go on in here right now as there's a thunderstorm above. You hearing that? That's crazy. And let's just see how this all works. I'm going to actually give you a different view so you can see the skills being used as well. Look at that. Nice charge. We got the... Do another one of those. Just knocking everyone back. Doing tons of damage to these guys. We got another one right here. Primary attack doesn't stink either. It really works out well. I'm going to try and get myself, as I was a little bit distracted by the thunder ahead, so what I was really doing here. We're going to get the bats going. Get the Siphon Blood. Notice it's no longer hovering above. It's now putting that aura around me. That aura is going to be awesome and just do so much damage to the enemies. Here we go. Grab these. We're going to go here with a little bit of that. Boom, boom. And it looks like our ultimate is just about ready. So the next set of blues that we run into, we are going to use that. And you're going to be able to see what it actually looks like. It is pouring outside and there's thunder literally right over my head. Gonna click on this right here, get these, waiting for some blues to give you guys a good look at what. There we go, the bats. They'll just take care of all that all by themselves. It's like Necromancer-esque, how you have something being spawned and taking out enemies as you go. This is not my best run, to be honest, but it's okay. Oh, we just got something there. Okay, we got to keep going here because we got to get another little shrine. And then we're going to get into our hellish area. So let's do this. Boom. That's all around me. I'm stealing health. We got some blues. You want to see this thing go ham? Watch this. Boom. This. Look at how I'm running around. I got the aura around me. I could dash. I could slam the ground. I'm going into a nice area here where we should get some blues. Boom. just totally ripping apart my enemies. This is not the ultimate, guys. This is just a skill that totally feels like an ultimate. Now we're gonna come over here. We only have 7 seconds. I gotta try and get this done as quick as I can. Let's see if I can get it. 2, 1. Oh, nope. We didn't get it. We actually did not do so well in this run. That's okay, though. I want to just give you a quick demo of what it actually looked like to use some of these skills. And I'm going to show you again really quickly in this open space that we have right here. So, as you can see, we have the bats. They just simply come out. They'll follow you, and they will also just do tons of damage to the enemies around you. You have this one right here, where the aura, notice the aura at my feet? That is a curse that does damage and steals health from any enemies within. Then we have the ability to do the spear, which is essentially a movement. It allows me to get away when I'm stuck, and just allows me to just do damage and stun as well. And then we have, you know, the abomination, which is unlocking 2 separate skills for you. This has been so much better than I ever anticipated that it would be. I did not expect the Blood Knight to be this much fun, and I did expect, I gotta get out of here, I did expect to really miss my Barbarian. But, I mean, yes, it's day 1, it's fresh, it's new, it's fun, but it really seems like a good class and one that's gonna be super solid for a long time. So I'll show you my build one last time. The skins are awesome. The actual movement of the character and the damage that it does. We have that fire barbarian that just runs around and burns, but this can do very well farming as well. Just running around with those auras around you and those essences that are surrounding you, that curse, and having bats, it seems like it could be very, very close to as good as the fire barbarian. But, as I mentioned, I'll be back tonight doing another live stream, sharing with you guys a bunch more about what goes on in PvP, doing a bunch more in dungeons, which it dominated in when I was doing dungeons before. And I mean, just check out this skin, guys. Literally blood gushing out of the back of this head. This is a well thought out, well put together skin that was absolutely free and that I absolutely love. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you came through the live stream, thank you so much. And for all of you that are on the fence, should I switch to the Blood Knight? There is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't try it. You could switch back the next day if you want to. There's nothing that you lose, except for you lose out if you don't give it a try, because it's a ton of fun. I think you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later on in the live stream, 6 p.m. Set your alarms. I'll see you guys there.